Hey, ignore the appearance. I've been running around like crazy all day, so I'm going lazy with the hat today. So funny story. Um, I have a manager at work. His name's Tanner, and Tanner is oh man, I don't even know how to properly describe how much Tanner reminds me of you. He looks like you. If you had more salt and peppered hair, like you, I think you're about the same age actually, but he just grayed really bad. But if you told me you had a brother and sent me a picture of Tanner, I would say, wow, you guys look a lot alike. Um, you do, you look so similar. But more than that, Tanner is you. Like, he is you in every way. His demeanor, his mannerisms, kind of. His sense of humor, his just intense compassion that flows through everything that comes out of his mouth. Like when he walks into a room, he scans it, and there's just like this patience and wisdom behind like how he views things. The way that he deals with like conflict or complaints at work is just so full of wisdom and patience and humility. And like when he's looking you in the eyes and listening to you speak, it's just that there's that softness and comfort that comes through that are all just such unique qualities that you possess that it's so interesting that of all the people I know, this manager reminds me so much of you. So so I actually coined a nickname for him. I call him Caleb because he is a flamboyantly gay man. He's very, very effeminate. You are definitely the macho version of Tanner, which I'm sure you're probably eating up right now that I just called you macho. Um, because Tanner he's like, he just flutters around like as inappropriate as this term is. He's a fairy. Like when you see him, he's like light on his feet. He just floats. He's adorable. But like he's you. God, you guys even have the same eyes. Those really unique blue eyes. Like he's you. It's so weird. So I call him Caleb, and one day I'm at work and I went to call him from across the room, and I was like really hectic and I needed his help for something or advice or something, and I just blurted out Caleb, and then I stopped myself like mid like lib, and I was like, shit, I have to tell him this story. It's gonna be so awkward for him to hear it, but he's got to hear the story. So I like later that day I sat him down and I was like, okay, here's the deal. It's probably gonna slip out even worse than it did today. And I told him the whole thing. I was like, the most, like, my favorite human being on the planet, the most just inspiring, respectable, admirable man I've ever met in my entire life. My brother, I was like, is you. Because I feel like I get awkward with him. Because I know this. When I see him, it reminds me of you, and I'm just so at ease around him. Not only because of who he is and like the type of person he is, but just because it makes me feel like I'm home. Like just working with Tanner makes me feel like I'm back home. And so, and I don't have that obviously with anybody else. So I know that he sees a difference in the way that I interact with him versus like other coworkers or other managers. And so I kind of wanted to like explain why that is, and then like explain why I'm probably going to call him Caleb at some point. So I told him the story, and I told him, I was like, it's so odd to me that somebody who I have such a unique relationship and such a unique feeling for, just that really rare admiration and respect that I have for you, that I don't have for anybody else on the planet except Michael. That I could actually find somebody else 1,500 miles away from you that I could feel so comfortable comparing you two, but not just in personality, but in every way except masculinity. Like that's the only difference between you and Tanner. So he's my Caleb. I thought for sure he would be weirded out by the conversation. He ended up being really flattered by it because I was like, he sees me at work. He knows that I'm kind of a island of my own. I don't really connect with people there, and I don't ever. Yeah, I haven't fallen into my role. I'm very insubordinate. Because I work in a restaurant, so the leadership there isn't nearly as strong as it was in my previous career field. So yeah, I told him the story. He was really flattered by it, and so now I can call him Caleb a little bit more openly. But I wanted to tell you this story because you have a doppelganger out here, like a really, really gay doppelganger who is just, he makes me so happy to be around. He's not you, and I miss you horribly. And it's kind of bittersweet when I'm around Caleb because, yeah, it takes like that surface, like nostalgia and like homesickness away, but then it just reminds me that I am homesick and that I miss you a lot. I know yesterday was Rick's birthday, and I tried really hard to like not be, I don't know if you can see bruises. I'm covered in bruises right now. Like my arms are tore up because I distracted myself from Rick's birthday by ripping the roof off of a patio and like restoring a patio at this new house that I just moved into. There's like paint all over me. But it worked. I stayed distracted. Anyways, yeah, this is getting to be a long video, but I wanted to tell you the story and let you know that I miss you more than you can imagine. And I saw my time hop today with all the photos of me being back in Washington this time last year. I hope you're well. You seem well. You seem happy. I hope that is good. Not surface level good, but that you're good. You should call me sometime. I would love to talk and catch up. I'm good. Things are great out here. I really like Houston a lot. Got Eva over here. She's sleepy because it's kind of warm today, and we were out in the sun all morning. Yeah, this is the healthiest and happiest I've been in a really long time. But I do really miss you and Michael and Rick. So yeah, call me sometime or video me back, or maybe we can like video chat or something. That'd be cool. Hope you're well. Hope the kids are great. Yeah, love you. Enjoy the story. Bye.